Have you ever found yourself standing in front of the fridge at midnight, staring at a tub of ice cream, telling yourself, just one spoonful, only to realize the tub is empty minutes later? Or maybe you swore you'd stop eating chips, but once you opened the bag, you couldn't stop until it was gone. If this sounds familiar, you're not weak, you're not lazy, and you're definitely not alone. The truth is, cravings are not just about willpower. They are driven by powerful forces in your brain and body. Forces designed by evolution to keep you alive. But in today's food environment, they are working against you. In this video, we're going to uncover the real science of cravings. Why they happen, why women often experience them differently than men, and most importantly, how you can finally take back control. Stick with me until the end, because I'll also share a surprisingly simple fix that has helped thousands of people break free from their cravings without extreme diets or endless struggles. Part 1. What are cravings? Really? Let's start with the basics. A craving is not the same as hunger. Hunger is your body's physical need for energy. It comes on gradually, and almost any food can satisfy it. Cravings, on the other hand, are an intense desire for a very specific food, often high in sugar, fat, or salt. Cravings are emotional, psychological, and neurological. They're triggered by brain chemistry, especially dopamine, the neurotransmitter that makes us feel pleasure and motivates us to repeat behaviors. When you crave chocolate, your brain isn't asking for calories. It's chasing the dopamine rush that chocolate delivers. But here's the twist. Every time you give in to a craving, your brain strengthens that pathway. Over time, your cravings get stronger, while your ability to resist them gets weaker. That's why cravings can feel overwhelming, even addictive. Part 2. Why we crave certain foods. So why do we crave junk food, but not broccoli? The answer lies in the bliss point. Food scientists and companies have spent decades engineering foods that hit the perfect combination of sugar, fat, and salt to light up our brain's reward system like a Christmas tree. Think about potato chips. They're salty, crunchy, fatty, and easy to eat in large amounts. Or ice cream. Cold, creamy, sweet, and fatty all at once. These combinations don't exist in nature, and that's why our brains can't regulate them properly. They override normal satiety signals, keeping us eating far past what we need. Part 3. The hormonal connection. Now, let's talk about hormones. For women, cravings often spike around their menstrual cycle due to changes in estrogen and progesterone. Lower serotonin levels during PMS can also increase cravings for carbs and sweets. Because carbs temporarily boost serotonin, cortisol, the stress hormone, also plays a major role. When you're stressed, your body craves quick energy, usually sugar, to prepare for a fight or flight response. In today's world, that usually means reaching for cookies, not running from danger. And then there's leptin and ghrelin, your hunger hormones. When you don't sleep enough, ghrelin goes up making you hungrier, and leptin goes down reducing satiety. That's why a bad night's sleep often leads to a day full of cravings. Part 4. The psychology of cravings. Cravings are not just about biology, they're also about psychology. We associate certain foods with comfort, reward, or nostalgia. Maybe your mom baked cookies when you were sad, or maybe pizza was your family's Friday night tradition. These emotional connections make cravings even stronger. Food cues in our environment, ads, smells, even seeing others eat, can trigger cravings, and when food is everywhere, resisting becomes a constant battle. Part 5. Why willpower alone doesn't work. Here's the truth. Willpower is a limited resource. Every time you resist a craving, you use a bit of willpower. Eventually, it runs out, and you give in. That's why strict diets fail. They rely on constant willpower instead of addressing the root causes of cravings. The good news is that cravings are not destiny. You can rewire your brain and body to reduce them naturally. Part 6. How to fix cravings. Practical solutions. 1. Balance your meals. Protein and fiber slow digestion, keeping you fuller longer and stabilizing blood sugar. When your blood sugar is stable, your brain is less likely to scream for sugar. 2. Hydration first. Dehydration often masquerades as hunger. Next time a craving hits, drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes. 3. Sleep smarter. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. As we saw, sleep deprivation wrecks hunger hormones and intensifies cravings. 4. Manage stress. Instead of turning to food, find non-food stress relievers. Walking, journaling, meditation, or even just deep breathing. 5. Change your environment. If junk food is in your house, cravings will win. Stock your kitchen with healthier options and keep trigger foods out of reach. 6. Delay and distract. Cravings often peak and fade like a wave. If you wait 10 minutes or distract yourself, many cravings disappear. 7. Upgrade your treats. Instead of cutting out sweets entirely, swap them for healthier versions. A smoothie with natural sweetness can crush sugar cravings without the crash. Part 7. The surprising fix that works. Here's where it all comes together. One of the simplest ways people are overcoming cravings is by replacing processed foods with nutrient-dense smoothies. Smoothies packed with fiber, protein, and natural sweetness not only satisfy cravings, but also reprogram taste buds over time. That's why programs like the Smoothie Diet have been so successful. They offer a structured, delicious way to reset your cravings and make healthy eating effortless. So, if you've been blaming yourself for lacking willpower, it's time to let go of that guilt. Cravings are not a personal weakness. They are a biological and psychological response to the modern food environment. But now you understand the science, and you have the tools to fight back. Before you go, I want to hear from you. What's the one craving you struggle with the most? Sweet, salty, or both? Comment below, and let's start a conversation. If this video gave you value, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you're ready to take the next step and finally break free from cravings the healthy way, check out the official link in the description for the Smoothie Diet. It's a simple, natural way to reset your taste buds and regain control of your health.